Okay, this is going to be a very dangerous thing, right? Yeah, just gonna see if this works. All right. Hey guys, this is Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 7/13/2021. Right now we're going to be doing some pit and then we'll do some league. All right, let's get right into it. So, oops, forgot to change this here. All right, heading over to the pit, which is in the Dungeon of Trials. All right, so we have this pit boss over here. Right now we currently have rewards of one chest of 1,200 souls, so that's good. All right, let's take a look at the pit boss over here. All right, so whenever attack steal happens on their side of the field, so whenever they steal attack from us, their units will gain health. Every third turn, our units will have negative attack for one turn, and on the sixth turn, they will kill all units on our side of the field with 0 attack. So we'll have to summon units that have high attack, and then also be aware that they will steal our attack. I'm pretty sure we have our pet equipped with us as well, but just make sure. All right, so we have our... Oh, we do not. All right, we're going to use the Pirate Warlord for now, because it's still the early stages of the pit. And then also it is the most balanced of our warlords, so we'll use that. All right, let's go. All right, so first things first, we'll use our pentagrams, right? And then take a look at their units. So attack steal, as said, building, and there. All right, we'll start with using our melee units over there. Just to get it out of the way, our pentagrams right now are in pretty good spots. We have double coverage over here, and we have coverage up in the front. And we also have coverage behind this building, which is really good, because that means that we don't actually need to send a unit over here to cover. All right, so they landed over here on the pentagram, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. And they also have attack steal, but it doesn't matter because next turn, the pentagram will destroy this here. Right, so as I mentioned before, the pentagrams are going to take care of this, and no death triggers, so don't have to worry about that. Be continuing with placing units, spreading them out among the lanes so that we'll get some more coverage in case our lines are blocked. Right, so as you saw there, he has the negative attack, but it's only for one turn, so not really a big concern right now. But the next rotation, in 3 turns, this will go off, this skill will go off to negative attack, and then this skill will go off to kill all units with 0 attack. That means that these 3 units are going to die unless we have some sort of attack boost for them. Let's keep going. No death trigger over here, so that's good. And it'll be destroyed by the pentagram once again. Okay, take a look at this unit. We'll steal attack from there. So there's a possibility that these will die again. We'll continue on and we'll actually summon... We're going to hold off on these summons right now until after this whole negative attack goes through. So for now, we're just going to summon for more damage. And we'll summon our ranged unit here. It gives a little bit of attack boost to our order units. And then also just damage over here in the line. All right, so as you can see for the skills timers, so this skill will come off and give negative attack, and then this will happen right after. And so we'll be aware of that. Damage over here. All right, we're going to continue on and we'll summon. So this will be negative attack, so this will actually die. This is fine. We'll summon our building here. Then you can still have coverage in the line. All right, so as you can see, the negative attack, and then those units died because they had 0 attack. Okay, taking a look. So skill, steal, and then poison. We're going to do our extra summon now because we've already waited for the rotation. And then we don't need an attack boost quite. We do need an attack boost just so we can... Actually, we don't. This building here, it deals damage at the end of the turn to all units. So combat damage plus building damage will destroy this here. Continue summoning some commons to get them out of our inventory. And next turn, if we have a pretty open field, we'll use our attack boost to go for more damage. They're pretty clear right now. We'll keep on using our commons, placing it one over here. All right, and we're gonna just summon another range unit, and we'll be good. All right, as you saw, those pentagrams did the work for most of the turns. They did land their units on the pentagrams, so we didn't have to worry about them. And then, our building also helped us as well, but for the most part, none of our units were really in any particular danger. So we got some epic Justia, so that's cool. All right, as you saw, the rewards are now 2,400, so 2 of these. That's pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the skills for this warlord. On the third turn, we'll deal damage to enemies except nature, so all of our units except nature ones. On the fourth turn, damage to order, or everything except order. And then on the fifth turn, deal everything except chaos. So an easy way, as I said before, is to do nature, order, chaos, and OC. So summon units in those orders, and then you'll be fine. All right, let's keep going. All right, first things first, we're going to do our pentagrams once again. All right, pretty good placement over here, at least behind the building. We do need to take care of this building, and then we need to take care of this building. This building in particular, because it gives metal shield to one of their units at the beginning, so we'll have to summon a range unit to take care of that. Taking a look at the other buildings, so attack, nothing, block, and attack boost, but a very small one. Right, so as I said, nature, order, chaos. So we'll want to summon as many nature units as we can first, and we still need to get rid of this. So I'm gonna have to do this a little bit out of order, but that's fine. Summon this unit. We summon this unit because it has splash. It gives splash to all chaos units, and then splash over there. The extra damage by attacking this building would allow us to get rid of this building here. All right, so on pentagram. End of turn, we'll freeze one of our units, but it's going to be destroyed anyways by the pentagram, so we're just going to summon this melee unit here. Get rid of that building. All right, next turn with the skill timer, you'll see damage to all units except nature, so we can summon our nature units here. So that is what we'll do. Do our summons. And they landed in pretty good spots. Open lane for attack. And then the attack from here, and then the pentagram damage, even though it'll take a little bit of spikes, will destroy this. All right, so nature, order, chaos. So this will actually die in 2 turns if we summon this now. So we'll summon this ranged unit behind here. So as you saw, the damage happened to all non-nature units. Next turn, it will be all order units. Or all non-order units. So we'll try to summon an order unit if we can. We cannot. But for the turn after, we'll be safe from all damage to chaos. So let us summon a unit with... Trying to summon some units with high health. This will be fine. A little bit of bleeding, but it doesn't matter. This is on the pentagram once again, so not have to worry about that. I'm just checking for death triggers so that in case we do have to be prepared for that. All right, so once again on the pentagram, and then this time it'll be on chaos. Has a little bit of evasion, but on the pentagram, so it'll be destroyed. Now we have to worry about nature once again. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is a nature unit, as you can tell here from clicking on the unit, and then looking at the faction. So we have damage over there, damage over there. All right. Okay. So also the damage for this skill is identical for every faction, so we can also factor that in for our math. All right, in 2 turns, order will happen. This is once again, same stuff. And as you see, we had no more commons because we used them out of our inventory. So now we're just stuck with rares and above. And so that is why we use the commons as soon as we can. All right, summon some trash over here. We're in pretty good shape right now on our board, and so we can afford to actually summon some weaker units out of our inventory. So that is why we summon this here. There's there. All right, we'll do a shuffle to once again look for a weaker unit. This one's pretty weak, so we'll summon that. And at this point, with the amount of damage done to the boss, we don't have to worry so much about summoning for types anymore. So even though next turn it'll deal damage to everything except nature, it's not going to matter. We have 150. We could go for lethal now, but like I said, we want to get rid of some trashier units, so we'll shuffle out. I can get rid of this here. I think this might be lethal here. 50, 56. Yeah, this is exactly lethal. All right, so there you go. Like I said, same thing as before. The pentagrams helped us destroy their units. And then since we dealt a lot of damage, we didn't have to worry about their skill anymore. Looking at the rewards. Nice. And nice. All right, cool. All right. We have to wait another day for some both attempts because they happen every 12 hours. And then the next 2 pit bosses are going to open. And so we can check back in on that. We can do a little preview of the next pit bosses. So let's go. All right, Herr, Koshmar. So at the whenever one of their units dies, ally being their units, it gives an attack to another unit on their side. Every 4th turn, it will give reborn to all of their units, and then every 6th turn, it will give our units a skill, which is at the beginning of the turn, they will take damage for every adjacent hero. So knowing that, looks like they're going to get an attack boost every time something dies. We would want to get rid of their units before the 4th turn, because then they'll get reborn if we don't. And then on the 6th turn, we want to make sure that our units are as far away from each other as possible. So that means no putting units behind other units or close to them. That being the case, we'll probably stick with our Pirate Warlord for the time being until we find out if this reborn is going to be a big issue. And the reason why, like I said, we're sticking with the pirate because of the damage. If that doesn't work, we'll probably use something in the Trixie family, so Trixie, Spider Queen, or Geisha, just so that we can get rid of their units before the 4th turn, and then we won't have to worry about the reborn. All right. Also looking at the next one as well, so that is Hius Severus. Let's take a look at their skills. All right, so whenever a hero appears, hero meaning either their side or our side, we'll take damage to our warlord, us being the enemy warlord. Every 3rd turn, they will summon a bogey with this stats. I forgot what the bogey does. I think at least it has reborn. I know it's a melee unit too, and it's chaos, and it deals some damage to units. I just don't know what type it is, if it's none, order, or chaos, or something like that. And then on the 7th turn, it will summon 2 of them. So once again, we're going to be taking damage, which is fine. They'll have these extra summons, so we'll probably go switch back to Pirate in order to get rid of these summons. But if not, we'll probably use Ogre to have the heal and the silence, or we'll do the Spider Queen Trixie stuff to kill their units. So yeah, we'll check back in tomorrow for that. All right, let us now do League. All right, so we'll go actually back to our squad. And somebody actually made a request yesterday to quote unquote make an offensive ogre deck. So let us try that. So we'll go to our ogre and we're gonna take out all these units here. We're gonna leave this in here because we want to do some extra attack. We're gonna put this in here too. We're gonna put this in here for some attack steal. Let's see what else. We'll filter for order, and there are a couple of ranged units that we're going to try and use. So let us see. We'll use this one. We'll use this one. We'll use the Legion, I know for sure, because we're starting to put a lot of order units. We'll use this one too, and then we'll use one more. We'll use the... Actually, yeah, we'll use the scrap over here for double attack. Could probably use one more thing over here. Let us actually switch this here. And change this up a little bit more. So we'll do this one. And yep, we'll do this one too. That makes sense? Yeah, we'll try this out for now. All right, let's also equip our pet. So we can make this a little quicker, some better stats. So we'll do our greedy pet. All right, and now we'll go to League. All right, we have these chests cleared out. So we have 7 of them. We're going to hold on to this League chest over here. So because the world event is going to happen in a couple days, and we'll need that for a specific quest in chapter 2. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to skip this battle here. We're pretty much going to skip any ogre battle and then any warlord with high health, so we can get this done pretty quickly. All right, not too bad. They got a pet over here that gives a little bit of an attack boost. Also health whenever one of their units attacks. Taking a look, they got a pirate with pentagrams, shark, summon, and then extra attack. Start with our heal. And we'll start with this over here. Reason why we summon this unit is because it silences their melee units. Some of their units had an attack boost already. And also, we actually want to keep those units alive so that we can combo with our scrap over here. We're just summoning this unit because we can give immunity to silence for our unit over here, and then a little bit of an attack boost as well. Also, when it dies, it deals damage to another unit, so that's cool. All right, we're taking a little bit of damage. This unit here does the freeze, but it was okay because now we'll do our silence to get rid of those effects. And also, we will, let's see here. It's the first time using this deck, so I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense. All right, so we did our silence, so all their units now have no skills. We'll summon this over here. Do some attack steal over there. So now this unit doesn't have any attack because whenever this unit kills something, or whenever a unit is destroyed on their side of the field, it'll steal attack from all of their units. Right, so we did that. They did their shark summon, so that's cool. All right, they summoned a unit that has silence. So now this doesn't have the attack steal anymore, which is unfortunate because we had some damage over there. Some damage. All right, we'll summon this unit. It has some extra damage whenever it attacks, so based upon the number of units. That splash damage over there to deal a lot of damage to these units. Okay, they did the same thing too. All right, all of our units are gone. We're going to do our summon over here. Then we're going to summon our Ghosta over here behind the building. It deals a little bit of damage whenever we attack with one of our units, and then also it'll deal damage to their units whenever our Warlord is attacked. So you can see there that extra damage. Attack over here, get some extra summons, and then some more attack over there. Probably going to take this unit out. It doesn't really seem to fit for now. I think we are supposed to actually put Mina in because of the extra damage. So damage over there. Summon again for silence. And see, Every one of our units gets extra damage when we attack, so that is why we're able to destroy them there. All right, I'm just gonna switch out the Charn here for Mina. So filter by range and then order, and put this in for damage. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna skip this ogre battle here. All right, as you can see, person with low health, so we'll start with that. Okay, so unit here freezes and also plus health over there. Start with our heal, and we'll start with this unit over here. We place this unit over here up top just because it has flight, so it'll get a little bit of protection. They'll need 2 ranged units in order to attack here, or a flight unit with double attack. And then also we want to get as many attacks as possible with our Legion over here. All right, our Legion has done good work in terms of attacking. So it attacks every time an order unit on our side attacks, we'll get an extra attack. And once again, another unit with silence, so that's not good. We'll do that. We don't have to worry so much about their silence anymore. And there you go. Yeah, the extra damage from the Ghosta allows us to actually get that quick kill. All right, a little less health, so that's good. We'll start with our heal once again, and we'll do our summon here. Whenever it kills something, it will do these extra summons around it. So now we have a lot more attackers. This combos here with our Legion, which gets the multiple attack boost per order unit attacking, and then we can also combo here with our Ghosta, which will deal extra damage for every unit on our side that attacks. All right, let me just take a look here. So it gets attack boost over there. Just factoring this in so that once this unit attacks, it'll attack twice and then have enough attack to both kill this building and then this unit behind it. Okay, they summon their own Yoster, which will silence our Malian, so now this doesn't have the double attack anymore, which is unfortunate. Seeing what makes most sense. This will be fine. We summon this unit because of the high health, not particularly because of their skills. They still have their silence, which we were anticipating that they would do. So now our units don't have their skills anymore, but we can now use our other units. Okay, we'll do our own silence. Then we'll also summon, let's see, gotta do some math, 40. We'll summon our own ghost over here. Deal some extra damage. And then also, since the ghost is on the bottom lane, that means that more attacks will be heading towards our warlord. Oh, some damage, but not enough. Summon our buildings. And we'll have to find a way to get rid of this here. I guess we could have summoned our double attack unit, but that is fine. We'll place this over here. All right, they did their own buildings as well. So big mirror match right now. Have to deal with this unit here that gets health whenever it kills something, and then the extra damage. Oof. That's rough. All right. Just trying to do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will deal 13 times 9, so that's 117. So not quite enough to kill that. Guess I should have killed this prior turn. That's fine. We're summoning our unit here with the death trigger. Hopefully it will deal some damage to one of these units. All right, so multiple attack. Oh, okay, and it did end up killing this unit, which is exactly what we wanted. All right, this unit is going to have their multiple attack. 3 attacks, actually, because it gains an attack before every attack. We're going to continue on and actually summon our ghost behind here. Get some extra damage. And then this Mina here is going to deal damage every time they attack our Warlord, which is good there. And as you see, the multiple attacks did allow us to then destroy their boss. All right, getting the wind chest. We could have won that one a little quicker if we ended up killing the unit with the double attack before, but just like I said, just testing this out and you know, still getting used to it. All right, so they have oh yeah, we're gonna skip the ogre battles. I forgot about that. All right, 4 more. All right, let's do our skill. Take a look at their skill. So they have damage to our units, range units, and then attack. Start with our melee unit over here. Just summoning this unit because it gives attack boost right off the bat. So it gives a little attack boost to itself as well. And then also at the death trigger, it will deal damage to one of their units. We summon this Legion because it gives health back to our order units whenever it attacks. And then the double attack over there allows for some extra damage. And then we're also placing it over here so that we can get some damage to their Warlord. Next turn, we're going to be doing our silence and then using our scrap to hopefully wipe out the board. So we'll do our silence. So now all of their units have no attack. We're going to be placing our double attack unit over here. So damage, damage, and then, yep, there you go. Didn't even need the scrap. All right, let us go there. All right, another ogre, so we'll skip that. Okay, as you can see, a lot of ogres going on. All right, much better. Low health. Check out their skills. So attack boost to chaos units on their side, kill all wounded, and then extra ranged units over there. And we'll do our skill, do our summon over here. We'll destroy that, and then extra summons over here, and that extra summon here, it doesn't stop it from attacking in that same turn, so that is why we're able to destroy that building here as well. Okay, again with the more summons. Gonna do this here. We summon this unit up top here because we want to give our melee spots open so that we can do our combos. All right, so we'll do our silence. We're actually going to silence here because this unit has an attack steal whenever we attack it. And then see if that makes sense. Well, damage. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah. So we're summoning our ghosted because as you can see here, it deals the extra damage whenever we attack. And that extra damage was actually enough to push us through. So there you go. All right, moving on. Got 2 more. All right, high health, so we'll skip that. For those who are tuning in right now, we are currently doing League. We finished the next 2 pit bosses, so we finished pit boss 3 and 4, and then we did a preview of their skills. We both one-shotted those bosses as well, using Pirate, so nothing too much to worry about. The pentagrams do most of the work, and then just spreading out the damage along the lines. All right. This should have relatively low health. All right, yeah, this is fine. Let's take a look at their Warlord. So they deal block runes on their side of the field, have these 2 range units with Splash, and then setting our health to 1. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, so we'll do our skill first. We'll do our summon once again. We're summoning it over here so that we can get this spot open for protection, and then the extra summon as well. So you can see those extra summons, and then got rid of these 2 buildings. Right, they did their rocker boy here with the block runes. Oof, all of our summons. All right, that is fine. You can see some extra damage based upon number of units. We will be pretty much doing the same thing here. See, this makes sense. Good damage. Yeah, we'll actually do it over here. So they did have block on their unit, but because the splash damage for them deals damage through the block, we don't have to worry about that. And we actually place this over here so that we can spread out the damage. All right. So they did their thing. Since we don't have our extra summons anymore, we'll just do this. Just going to give this... yeah, we'll summon this over here. We summoned this unit because of the Silence the Male unit, so this did land on a block rune, but now this doesn't have their extra attacks anymore. Right, they did their ranged summon over here. We wanted to actually not summon this around this unit because I know that their ranged units have splash, so that is why we summoned it over here. All right, so you can see the extra damage. We don't have to do our silence because the block rune isn't going to matter. It's kind of tough. We got to do our damage there. Yeah, we'll summon this over here. We're summoning this unit over here because we can still get the extra attacks, and then also we'll get the attack boost with our Legion based upon the unit death. We're saving our silence because none of their units we need to silence. All right, and we're already good for damage. Just checking their death triggers. No, they're not. So we'll just skip the turn to not change the board state. And there you go. Yeah, if the unit with the multiple attack didn't actually destroy our extra summoner, we would have won in turn 3. But that's fine. Battles are still going pretty good. All right, we got one more going, and then we'll close up shop. Okay, they got an ogre with a little bit of health, but not too much, so we'll stick with that. All right, like their pet, they have attack boost and then extra damage whenever a male unit destroys something. All right, unit here with death runes on our side of the field, so we'll do that. I think we're going to summon our unit with the high health over here. And then also it silences their male units, so no more of those death runes. And splash. We're also summoning this unit over here so that it doesn't take as much damage, but they do have that, so that's unfortunate. Damage. This unit deals extra damage based to our ranged units. But we'll clear this unit out now. We're just going to be summoning in terms of stats. I want to hold off on using this unit here, because we're going to have the attack steal after our silence. That's typically what the combo is. Have as many units as possible on their side of the field, silence them, and then summon our attack steal unit with the double attack. So we're going to hold off there. We'll do our silence to actually stop them from freezing our units. And we'll summon this over here so that we can get some protection, and then also some attack boost over here. And on top of that, our units are immune to silence. So that means that they can't get rid of our skill here, and then they'll be taking a little bit of damage over here. So now we have to attack that. Yeah, we'll summon our unit with the double attack. We know that this Justia gives miss to another unit on our side of the field, so not the unit that you summoned, but the other units that are already on the board. So that is why we can just summon this and not worry about the misses. Oof, okay. They summoned a unit that has these puppets. These puppets reflect damage. 75, so this will actually be enough to destroy this, so that's unfortunate. We'll attack over there. Yeah, we can hold off on that. So damage. Got Death Rune over here. They still have their silence skill. Yeah, this is fine. So attack, it'll be destroyed. Removes the negative effects. So now this unit has attack again. We summon it over here so we can use this building, get the extra summon. I guess we should have also done our building here for protection. Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense. So that way we could have this protected, and then we'd also have those stones there. But that is fine. Like I said, still learning how to use this squad, but I get the idea now, so I think we're going to be all set. All right, we'll do our building for protection, and then we're going to summon... Just do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 13, that's what, 143, right? 130. Yeah, so a little off on the damage, but it'll actually destroy all of these, so that's fine. We'll summon our ranged over here. So you can see that extra damage to destroy all these stones. Now we just need to be concerned with this unit here. All right, they summon the unit here that deals extra damage to our nature units. So our nature units are actually these stones over here. So that is unfortunate. We're going to summon our... Actually, I guess we should have summoned our... what do you call it? We should have summoned our Legion so that we had the multiple attacks and then the attack boosts. But this is fine. We have some protection, so that's good. We'll do it for next turn. All right, some of our ranged units are destroyed now. Yeah, we'll still do it. All right, so attack, attack. 1, 2, 3. So we got a little more damage that we need to do. Again, with the extra damage to our range units. All right, we're gonna summon to get rid of these here. Attack steel, there. 2. So not quite enough, but yeah, we'll do this here with the attack steel. I was thinking about summoning this over on this line to get rid of the Justia, but it was more important for us to actually get rid of these 2 units if we could. All right, so damage there. See what makes the most sense. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll summon the unit here with silence on their puppets. And then we also got the attack boost, so that is fine. All right, so yeah, just a little bit of tweaking that we need. I think the squad is actually pretty good. It's just figuring out what placement is actually going to be good for a couple turns. There is a little bit of setup in order to get the maximum amount of damage in turns, so we'll have to check back into that. And I like the squad. It's a lot. It's pretty good in terms of the attack and the silence, and it's pretty consistent. So we'll stick with that for now. All right, just doing our... Just file check, claim some stuff. All right, so right now, Pit is going to refresh in next day. We'll have those next 2 bosses to beat. And actually, as I just saw here, so it's epics for rewards, and then we have a legendary chest over here. We may or may not save this for the league, the world event for, it's actually going to happen on Friday. So we'll have some rewards that we'll need there. We have this one here. Just seeing where's the cutoff where they start doing multiple chests. Multiple chests, nope. Nope, and then this one will probably be 1 as well. Yep, so they're all just 1, so we can actually just hold off. Or not hold off, rather, but we're fine to actually keep going and beat the Pit bosses until Friday. All right, and then we finished up League over there. Divine Arena is going to refresh in 6 hours, so we'll have Divine Arena, the new Divine Arena, tomorrow, so we'll check back in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The streaming and content schedule is right up there. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for other past videos. We have the live stream in case you missed it this morning, or we have other world events, journey, pit bosses, pretty much anything Mighty Party that you'd think of. And if you don't see it there, leave a message and we'll make a video for you. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.